You ready?
Yep.
Tired, I'm sick, I'm cold, I'm blue. I'm starting over so I can feel brand new. To not have to lie, cheat or steal. Lies to lie, but I would feel. Not have to worry about ever being sick. Sunken face or a rosy smile. Which one would you pick? Change my ways so I feel the same. Intelligence, success, and happiness are things I hope to gain. I'm not ashamed of who I am or the things I've done because I'm a woman and this is where I came from.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen, one thing about this here, do zero color, whoever, once you put a saddle on the white horse, take it for a ride.
Right.
Drugs do not discriminate.
Right, they don't.
You know, like, you know, anything else. You might need to like.
Do you need it? What?
Everybody like it. Okay.
I gave it to you, but I have a little.
Alright.
Alright.
And, well, okay, so, alright. I've been doing this off and on, I guess, since 87, late 86. I've been doing it, well, that's when I started smoking, alright, freebasing at first, smoking cocaine, alright. And so what's this, 2003?
Yeah,
So that makes it, what, like 15 years, 16 years? You know, yeah, like 17 years. More off than on, but sometimes I get deeper into it than I usually care to. You know, but that's it's life. You know, it's my decision to to chill out sometimes or to go all the way into it or whatever. But I like getting high. You know, I like having fun. You know, it's up to me whether I want to chill out or whatever. But you know, when I'm getting high, I'm loving it like anybody else. And people say, "Well, I don't really get high." But yeah, when you're getting high, you're loving it. You know what I mean? That's how this drugs works. The euphoria about it. You understand?
Yeah. Well, I found
that's how, you know what I mean? You know, and you know.
think you love it. You do it, because you like doing it. And a lot of times, if you don't take care of, different things, like your needs and
Priorities.
you don't really enjoy it, like you think you do. Really, you get high and
And then you're worrying about all the things that you're letting go.
it covers up,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, dig it.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, once you get, then sometimes like this, you get tired of it, and you recognize shit is going on, then you have to chill out. Yeah, that's the case some of the times. That's what been with me some of the times. I can tell you in '93, and I was living in my cousin's house, and it was an everyday thing. We was living for it. Then, boom, I said, well, it's getting too deep. I shut off. You know what I'm saying? Just cold turkey. And that was '93. Cold turkey. You know what I mean? I stopped for like about 3 months. All right, because I was getting too bad. I wasn't doing anything. But since '93, that was 10 years ago. That's a decade ago. Now, all right, okay. Then all right, what got me back down here? All right, that's 3 month stretch. That's the longest I had quit, and since I started. All right, since then, I might have been. All right, I get on what has been like a weekend thing since then. I mean, talking about years since then. But since '98 came about, I've been getting kind of into it. All right. As a matter of fact, since '98, since I've been down at this house particularly right now, I've been. What it is with me, if I get something to keep me more company than doing other things instead of getting high, or I get bored or something like that, I'm gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not sitting there chilling out doing nothing. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get high. All right.
So if you're working or you have something to distract you, you won't get high as much.
No, yeah,
right.
Definitely not. You know what I mean? It would be like maybe like a weekend thing, payday thing, weekend thing. Definitely. That's definitely it. Yeah, definitely. But if I'm just sitting around bored doing nothing, oh no, yeah, boom, someone come by, I'm get on. You know what I mean? You know, just something to do with the boredom. You know what I mean? But if I'm like structure is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Structure. You know what I'm saying?
Positive
Working, right.
structure.
Structure.
To fill in.
You know what I mean? Structure. You know, you take care of business. You know. But then, like, I might have nothing. Listen, I might have no intention to get on at all. No intention to get on at all, right? So, say I'm out with the bar with the boys or something like that. Alcohol is an absolute trigger for me. I mean, I'm drinking, boom, boom, drunk, partying, like, damn. I gotta get something to get me out of this. You know what I'm saying? Give me a glass, get me out of this. I may be with my boys, like, waiting on them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ready, done, bang. We be drinking, all of a sudden, we look at each other. Okay, it's time to fade out. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get out of here. Boom. Do that, we out of there. You go. Well, you know, it gets to be a cycle. We've been doing it. Listen, I started with my boys. We're doing it for, like you said, when you get, you know, you get into a cycle.
Yeah, routine.
And routine, you know what I mean? In a routine. But like all my other friends, like all the guys I started with, I'm the underachiever. All those guys have houses and cars. I had, you know what I mean? I'm the underachiever. But that's only on my part. You know what I mean? I could do, you know what I mean? I could do that stuff if I want. But it's just a lot of shit been there for me.
I do.
Oh, hello. Hello. We needed that.
Yeah, but I was like all like half-ass laughing, like fucking blowing out spit at the same time.
What was that?
No, that's natural.
It'll be what do you say? A long strange trip. Long strange. It will be, you know.
Yes,
but it'll be fucking tight. It'll be good.
To whom it may concern.
What's that?
And
You know what? That's a good title in a sense, isn't it?
yeah,
To whom it may concern.
And will relate.
What do you mean? Oh, where's that fit in? Will relate.
If
To
they've
whom it
been
may
there.
concern or will relate.
Yeah, and will relate. In other words, you know, you getting high in the closet, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll recognize and
I'm
understand.
not even in the class no more. My shit is all
No.
No,
Well,
I'm
no, I
saying-
mean, overall, like, in the perspective of, okay, now it's done. There's a documentary and it's on, like, quote unquote, the market, whether it be, like, you know, underground or whatever, is available, you know, and people, I think, like, I would love for my mom to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people that have no clue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
You know, see, my mom, you know, is a little more, you know, see, in the city and she,
well, you're right.
I broke the ice with her, you know, like she was, you know,
Yeah.
was green in the beginning and, you know, I used to, you know, play for
Right.
money.
But she learned.
Oh yeah. Tough love was the beginning.
Right on.
No money, give your brother, the whole family, don't give Keith no money. Whatever he need, you know, get it for
What
him.
no tough love with me, man. That's all shit I was fucked up for, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's my fucking downfall bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, my bullshit brought on
Yeah,
the tough
I mean,
love.
a couple times it might have been a little tough love, but you know.
Dave could
it's
use
like-
some tough love. A little
No,
bit.
this is tough love for me right here. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the bottom of the well, you know, if I fuck this up, then I'm done.
Yeah, you at your
Yeah.
bottom.
Well, this is because well,
Your family,
pretty much I've been looked out for. Well, they tried to anyway, but
Yeah.
boom, you know. But
Basically, I mean, are you saying your lifestyle may be like a threat to, you know, to you to lose what you have right now?
oh, we use what I have right now, and there's nothing else they can do. They will do for me now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They doing, you know, boom, okay,
Yeah.
bam, you here,
so
boom.
you at the end of the line.
Exactly. I didn't, you
As
know.
far as,
you know.
it's called enablers.
You know
Right,
what I mean?
exactly.
Exactly.
Enablers, you know.
Mhm.
Doing things for you, enable you to get
All
high.
right. But nah, but
Make
yeah,
it
I'm not
easy
gonna fuck
for
this
you,
up.
easier for you to stay stuck, or you know, not really
You know, to continue what you're doing, helping you, you know, in your addiction. That's an enabler.
Yeah, basically.
And generally,
Or I mean, it doesn't even have to be an addiction in a way. I mean, it could be like, you know, your 19-year-old son is like home and you let him use your other car and stuff, and like, you know, he has a job, but you know, he like half-ass works and he spends his money frivolously, and you know, he doesn't really have much responsibility, and he sleeps over his girlfriend's house all the time, and you know what I mean. But you're not really doing anything about it. You're not like giving him any ultimatum, like, listen, well, first, you know, here, why don't you pay the phone bill, or you know, you at least have to, you know, pay the insurance.
Putting some responsibility on him,
Yes.
and like maintaining that stronghold.
Right.
Like, you know, you do or you don't.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you're not teaching him how to, you know, be responsible and go out and, like, you know, fend for himself, work for himself.
Oh shit! Yeah, all that shit came about. You know, you learn that over the years, though. I mean, 19.
Because that's not the real
like
world
that.
or whatever. That's not the real world. You know what I mean? That's like, I don't know. But you know, a lot of parents or whatever think that they love their kid and they don't want to, you know, hurt them or. And, you know,
My
what I
pop
mean?
always had his own businesses, so we
That's
learned
why
to
I
work
say
hard
tough
early.
love. It's like, you know.
Tough loves me.
Well,
I know what you mean by that when you say
Kick
you
'em the
love-
fuck out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's tough love, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, they won't
Wakes 'em
hand anything to you. You have to really, you know, work,
Right.
you know, to get it. You know, what you want,
Oh,
and,
values.
you know,
Yeah.
what you need too.
Yeah, I was taught that at a young age also too.
Y'all get it?
I was taught that at a young age too.
Okay. Hey, take a damn hit. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like to get up, take that. You know, you see.
I'm coming!
Johnny's are nuts.
So like, yeah, what you talking about, Keith, anyway?
Dave?
Yeah.
Man, my stomach feels sick.
Well, what's wrong?
I feel so sick today. It's so
What
That-
you
yeah. It's just one of those days, you know.
Oh. It's not that
Yeah,
strong.
this shit's addictive though, man.
Definitely. You know why? Because Dave cooked chicken parm and I ate it. And it was good, but
Yeah, I'm sure with you.
before I ate like normal food, I like, you know, was half-ass hanging off my bed every time I woke up this morning. I ate like fingerfuls of peanut butter. Is that like the worst,
That's
dude?
a bad mix. Oh, shit.
Fucking. I mean, I'm just like, I gotta keep food away from me when I'm in bed sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
Not like it's a oodles and noodles thing or shit. I ate fucking rice for a year or whatever. Or potatoes for a year, you know what I mean? Like when I was in my cousin's house and we strung out, all we had was a bag of potatoes. What's this? What's wrong? Oh, right here. Like it's right there. All we had was potatoes for like a year. No, wait, let me 6 months. Potatoes. Noodles, you know, hot plate, anything, you know. Average shit.
Why?
Why? Because what? We spending money on nothing but nothing but drugs. Then they had doozies also, $2 vials.
Yeah.
So they wanted everything. So the dealer in my neighborhood, they want you to spend no money on nothing but crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to hustle $5, just hustle $2 to get high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Say, well, damn, if this is what we take, well, $5 is taking too long, so $5. $2, you usually go to the store, go get you something to eat.
Right.
Then you get $2, and you're going right to the cop man. So that was on the dealer part, that was smart on the dealer's part.
Yes, indeed.
And we fell right into it. Boom. You know what I mean? We fell right into it. You know what I mean? The whole neighborhood fell right into it.
Now like $1 is valuable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you know, they had ACs one time. ACs in the last song, though.
What? AC?
Yeah, I told you that ACs, $1 cash for ACs.
That's funny.
ACs. Anyway, that's how the gang works in urban society. Yeah, I mean they flood us with drugs now here. But you know, sometimes to pull out a bit or whatever.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Yeah. Absolutely, but you know,
No.
you'll get tired.
That's mine.
Everybody get tired of being
Dave, can you
down.
get this, please?
Getting down.
I'm
It's like
trying to
you
get
get
high, dude.
it's like get all goofy and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, you know.
It's like get all
Get you in
goofy
the
and stuff like that.
zone, brother.
What the fuck, dude? I just want him to take a hit.
I've been
Get
taking
you in
hits.
Yeah, but what's
Zone.
happening? You're not. It's
I
not.
don't want to get all goofy and shit like that.
I
You know
don't
what I
get
mean?
goofy. I mean, I just want you to take a hit.
I've been taking hits, but I want to be sociable.
I know, but
You know.
I want to see you. I want to take you.
You make fun of this shit or something like
No.
I'm gonna get on
You know
film.
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because my shit is unusual when I get high. You know what I'm saying? It's a big mass fist when you really skies me up, man. You know? Now this right here, man, you don't need to film this. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, film this.
In a matter of time,
Yeah.
you know, he'll get there.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then the speech slur and everything like that.
That's the
You know,
beginning.
but you know, I mean, see, but I don't want that to be aired out. You're going to sign a release or something for that. You got to sign a release. You got any forms to sign? You got to sign a release or something for that.
No.
You understand?
Well, this isn't official yet. This is just volunteer work.
I have no clue where this is going to with this tape. You know what I mean?
Put
I
it
have no
this
clue.
way,
I have no clue.
it's safe right now, dude.
Oh my God, you crazy? He's in the business. It's
No,
gonna go
he's not.
anywhere.
I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't go so far as to
when
say
it's
that.
gonna get there, it's gonna
Any
everything
kind
gonna
of footage
be
can go anywhere.
everything gonna be in its proper perspective. First, you know let it be known like we ain't gonna go behind your back. You ain't gonna
Absolutely not.
We're gonna say look, it's gonna be there.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned,
So it's gotta be a scent.
what?
You have to have the assent.
You mean
Consent.
consent?
Like I said, that's what I was talking about. Sign release. That's what I was saying. Like
Right.
that. But
yeah.
Well, I was.
he's a rogue guy. He's rogue. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know?
that's what I was
But yeah, that's what he's getting wrong
talking
footage.
about before.
Yeah.
You know?
I wanted to have something drawn up that, you know, we would give anyone who, you know, participated and they would sign it. I remember we were talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Let's see. Like you catch.
This
beginning-
is John's new new material. He just fucking came in the door and he's like, yeah, try this now. He's such a retard though. I asked him like, is this different stuff? Please give me some. He's like, no. You know, it's the same. I'm like, come on, just let me try it. He's like, no, it's the same stuff. And then he comes over here with a bag and says, here, this is my new stuff, try it. You know, it's good. I think it is. He didn't give me that much stuff.
You getting all this, man?
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. That's the start.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean,
Where is it?
that I think would be a good idea to have, you know, my room set up so
Oh, yeah.
that and I have I know the chair that I want. Right down the street, there's what's his name?
Yeah, I'm a little. I get I get a little tongue tied. You understand? This is the progression that happens. You know.
Down the street in the next 100.
Well, no, yeah, no, not John's block, but the block after that. Let me think of his name. I forget. Anyway, they have these chairs that are awesome. We had to get a cool
What
chair.
you mean? Like lounging chairs, like.
Well, and it's all like velvety, and it's like green velvety, old like 70s kind of sort of, but looks Renaissance-y. And they're round, like
Retro,
this.
like?
Pair of,
Retro.
yeah, big time. They're gorgeous. But anyway, I'd like to borrow them. I said I'd buy them, dude. I'd at least buy one or two. And then, you know, every segment, every person that we film will be filmed on these chairs. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like, you know, next time. It's like sort of like, you know, American Idol. They film, or it was segments of people trying out in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want it to be like. You know,
So all right,
but just you
what we
know.
gonna call this one? What we gonna call this one?
What we're doing right
Yeah,
now? This is just practice. I just wanted to, you know, film a little bit. You know.
I'm sure I'm gonna use a bunch of.
Yeah, I mean, there's you know, editing and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
Exactly, putting everything together like ghostwriting or whatever.
How long you been doing? How long you been doing?
About about 18 years.
So about the same time when I got into it, that's when everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
When when everybody, that's when everybody.
So what year do you think you first discovered it? Like it really, people first started doing it, honestly?
Like then, the '86 until when they started really putting it on the street, right?
In the 80s.
I mean, your best guess. When did it first? What was it first discovered? When it first came out?
The epidemic, like.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, well, yeah. When did people just?
What,
Yeah,
freebase?
Yeah.
Freebase has been.
It used to be.
It was for, you know, the rich people that had money.
Then they made it affordable.
And then
Okay.
they put it, you know, in the streets.
I mean, like one day, just somebody like free-based coke, and all of a sudden it was like, "Whoa, you guys!" You know what I mean?
They made it.
This is really good.
made it
Let's
affordable.
try it. You want to try
Yeah,
it?
somebody in the neighborhood.
Like
made it
who
affordable.
did? You know what I mean?
Well, in my
They made
neighborhood,
it. They made it. Listen.
Eh.
They made it like okay, all right. So remember we had to get it and cook it up, right? Remember?
yeah,
Okay.
California.
So that was like 86, because I was snorting at first. That was like 86. And then, okay, that's when Avon Butler was out.
Yeah.
That's when, like, doctors,
New
everybody,
Tape, New
doctors,
Tape down.
yeah, doctors and
Was-
everywhere, everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it, okay? Then they started cooking it up, then started selling it on the street already cooked up. That's when it really,
That's when it became an epidemic.
yeah, that's when it really came up. Time like that. That's when everybody really started doing it. Everybody really started getting down with it.
Instead of like certain color tapes, you know, it was rocks. I got rocks. And I got
Yeah.
CDs and then caps.
Yeah,
Caps.
cats. Yeah, cats.
You talking about cats?
That's in that tall boys.
Yeah,
That's in
that's all boy.
that's in the
Well,
set.
you know it.
That's
Anything and
the set.
everything was put to the side.
Yep. Everybody was
You
on
just had to, you know, get what you want when you want it.
it. Yep.
But it dictated, you know, your every move. Get it now.
That's it. Then that's when it became taboo. Everybody started doing it, it became taboo. Then everybody then that's when they started putting it. Everybody started losing homes, houses, cars, jobs.
Yeah,
Then
kids was
yeah.
being born,
Yeah.
crack babies, and
That's when they started.
mothers stopped.
And you know why? Because the material was so good.
Oh my
Yeah. Yes.
So
It was
good.
better. Yes.
Lord,
Yes.
mercy.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I
Yeah.
really can, you know, what the fuck? I can
Yeah.
understand why all that shit happened.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
when I
good.
first tried it, it was pretty good too, actually, a little better.
But
than,
that
you know,
wasn't nowhere near.
I know, but I'm
Nope.
saying, like,
Yeah.
when I first
Nope.
smoked, honestly, like,
It's like 90 what? 5?
me?
Yeah.
I only started smoking, like, maybe 3 years ago.
I can't see. Somebody else told me they started smoking 6 months ago. I like, what made you, start that? Yeah, man, I can't understand because
Who would, do something vicious like that to get you started.
Well, there's always a first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, what, like,
It's
made
trash.
you start? What made you? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Well, I told you, I was working for September.
Right.
One
what do
day,
you mean?
That's it.
I was eligible for a credit union loan. After so many months, you get in the union and, you in.
Yeah.
So, your first loan was for $2,000. So I went to the max. You gave everybody, that was anybody.
Yeah.
I still had like $900 left.
Well, you guys were you were right in the times where,
Yeah.
where it was
Times
out,
of-
like,
yeah.
like when leg
It was
warmers were
both.
in, everyone had
It
leg
was
warmers,
both.
you know
It
what I mean?
was
It's like the
both.
same
It
fucking
was
thing, it's
good.
a fad,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
the-
With me,
It
Uh,
was
there was a
trendy.
lot of money
Exactly.
around. And to get rid of it, see, I was selling, and it was, I would get it in a couple days, half ounce was gone, next thing I was getting ounces.
I was just doing it just to be in the in crowd. We were just doing it to be in the in crowd. Then you just boom, you got, and then you got to be a habit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, basically,
Yeah.
everybody in the track gang, would snort. We'd get together at lunchtime, 2 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
and go and get in this Spanish guy, a van, power in there. Oh, who going to the store? Man, fuck that. What you got, Lou? Lou, I got dimes. And some people, well, front me one. Everybody
Yeah, but once I
almost every day.
this is once I did the smoking thing, I gave the snorting up. Everybody started out snorting.
Oh,
I was
yeah, everybody.
snorting first. And once I started smoking, I was like, whoa, my nose ain't gonna get sore no more.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah,
See, I got tricked. The guy that hooked me up what was his name? Pablo at Sellerston, Indiana. He introduced me to him and said he had good blowing. I said, well, let me see what a half ounce look like. You know, ping ping. I said, well, give me half of the
Ping ping.
One of them, what's that dude name? Damn. That movie, that motherfucker had a long ass line. I had shit all on my nose. I was like, that's it. My shit was
15 minutes
frozen.
left.
Oh, you said it was frozen
Yeah,
now.
I said, how much a half ounce?
All right,
He said
stop it.
700.
Just for now.
Yeah.
I can't believe I feel like this today. Oh my God, Keith, that sucks. We just turned it off.
No, I turned it right back on.
Nice. If I sit here, can you see me or no?
Like from here up.
If you put it down more, like,
Well, then I'll lose his
Dave.
head.
okay, that's because he's so fucking.
Well, I can get something to get me down lower or something.
No, it's okay.
Maybe we switch.
Shit, get down lower.
Yeah, I'll get up and you get down.
I can do that. Is that higher?
Yeah.
Is it? Am I facing?
See what you look like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. You want a cigarette?
Yeah, please. Dang, that dude got fucked up seat there. Alright, let's see.
There you are.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you should sit up. That's the way it used to be.
Can we share?
Yeah,
Do that?
sure.
A
Yeah,
little
later.
bit. There's keys.
Alright. I'm too high now. I could get down. Hey, we get
No,
enough
no,
shit.
no, Dave, stay where you are. I gotta open this window a little.
Smoke it up there.
Yeah, thank you.
Smoke it.
You want to go contact.
Oh,
Contact.
No, you can't. The crack smoke, you can't. Contact high doesn't exist.
No.
Good.
Marijuana. It's marijuana kind of guy. I ain't got
Marijuana, man. You took a drug test of marijuana.
Dave's
come
cut
up.
off a little bit though.
I can get down. Let me get a seat out the kitchen.
No, let's switch.
No, then you. I get a chair out the kitchen. Very
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think it was like 14 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's all we got right now. Sorry.
I still got some.
Action.
Got some black
Keith.
but she got sucks.
Oh, really? Keith has one.
Yeah, there you go, flathead. There you go. Oh, outside hitting two used to be a motherfucking thing too back then. Back when any place you go.
Yeah,
secluded.
because it wasn't like taboo.
Well, yeah, well, when I first started out.
How to push it?
There you go, umbrella pusher.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
This is what he's doing. This is right. He's coming up, boy. You need a joke.
And this, here, wait.
Hmm.
And this, can we say it? Can you zoom in?
Sure. Give me a second.
Oh, that's not illegal, man. That is that's a New York ace. That's New York ace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And tell me he ain't coming. Tell me he's not coming up. Hey.
This here is it is in the shape here, right? It is in the shape of a heart, if you can actually see it. But this
Yeah,
is a sorry excuse for a nickel bag.
You see a little bag on
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, well the zoom's
Yeah,
over.
we're getting.
I like my eye though. But what we should do and what we will do is when we decide to spend a few hours here and it's all set up cool, and I have a few people they do in order to take their hit. That's what
Yeah,
it's
you have
about
to
anyway.
get them to that scenario.
Oops.
Was just the basic idea.
I was gonna go through it right there.
Uh-oh. getting close.
Dave has many different ties though, like so many things. It depends what kind of rock it is like. You know, shit happens.
But I mean, it have to be, you know, over a period of time, or just, you know, that right one. Like a hold down of the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it don't take money, like,
That's the one.
it don't take much.
Talks like it.
Listen, it doesn't take me, I mean, that much, I mean, you know, like, depending on the bride or whatever, you know.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where's this going? I mean, going to shut
I don't know yet.
It's safe, really. I mean, he's not doing anything with it unless you know, I mean, we're like doing it together, put it that way. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, let me give my speech back for a second. It's not, I'm told, I mean, like, the footage, I mean, like, see right in the, let me kind
Can I borrow this? Can I borrow it?
see, like,
Been using drugs.
Since I was 15 and I'm 26 now, an ex-boyfriend, it got me started using drugs. I had no idea what drugs did to you or anything, and I was insecure about myself. I was 220 pounds, so he was using, and a lot of my money was going towards supporting his habit, so I felt in order to like be a part of him and his friends and stuff that I had to use drugs too, and I had no idea about withdrawal or anything like that because nobody in my family used drugs or any of my friends, so I started doing it because he was doing it. Stupid, right?
So what do you want people to know that you don't think they already know?
It's just crazy. It just ruined your life. Like the kids now today, like even like with smoking weed, like usually some people, like they say you have addictive personalities and stuff like that. I don't know if that's so much true. I think it has to do with the people you're hanging with, like especially for the young kids and stuff. Like sometimes when you smoke weed, it does escalate to other things. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like they don't understand. Like when you use heroin and stuff like that, you actually go through physical withdrawal after using it for a while, and it's crazy. It destroys your whole life. It naturally happens over a period of time, but you lose everything. It just ruins your whole life. And in order to stop, you have to really, really want it. You have to really be sure. Like there can't even be a part of you that, like before I had gotten clean and like there was a part of me that wasn't sure if I could really do it. Now I'm at the point where I know that that's what I want. I want my life to change. I want a different life. It's just crazy.
Is drugs prevalent enough to, is it so prevalent that it makes it harder to stop? Or,
What do you mean?
well, if it were harder to get, would you still be as determined to,
Probably, yeah, because I get physically sick from it. Yeah, I would have to get it. Yeah, I would have to. I wouldn't be able to function without it. You can't brush your teeth, you can't comb your hair, you can't do anything. You can't lay still, you can't sleep, diarrhea, throwing up, sweating, it's horrible. Yeah, I would still have to get it, yeah. Like even when I lived in Acco, I used to have, but you know, I had my grandmom who was alive then who gave me money every day. She gave me $120 every day. My ex-boyfriend can testify to that. That's how I got my money, but she would make me swear I wasn't using drugs with it. You know, I'd make up all kinds of stories. I think she knew, but she just wanted to believe that it wasn't true. But I used to go from Acco to catch the speed line over. I used to go to Philly for a while until about 5 years ago I started going to Camden. Yeah, I would still have to get it, yeah.
has the supply slowed down at all?
Absolutely not. And if one person gets locked up, they have another person out to sell it. It's everywhere. And the cops don't do anything. They ride right by it.
So even after 9/11, when we supposedly closed all the borders,
Yeah, right. It's still there. Everywhere, every corner, everywhere. In Philly, there's like 3 different dope sets on one corner, as opposed to Camden, on each corner you just have one person. As opposed to Philly, you have 3 different kinds on one street. It's still there. That's a bunch of crap. It's everywhere. Even in the suburbs, you could take it to the suburbs and sell it for more money than the city. So yeah, it's easy to get, very easy, for anybody.
How would you stop it if it were up to you?
You have to really want to, like the methadone pills, because if I went to a detox, being as I use so much, nothing they give me would touch a hair on my head. It would be like going cold turkey, and if I could do that, I'd do it now, but I can't. It's too hard. So I have to get the methadone pills. They're $25 a piece, so I have to save about $350 because I don't want to be on the clinic, because you get physically sick from methadone too. I think that's just a legal way of using. Usually people get on the clinic when they don't have money for the dope or whatever. I have money. Money's not a problem. It's just I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm tired of the whole lifestyle. I'm tired of waking up sick. And if I was on the clinic, it's like the same thing. You get sick without that after taking that for about a week or 2. So you have to go get that every day. I just want to buy the pills, take them for 4 days, go to meetings and do what they tell me to do that, I have to do to stay clean. And that's what I want.
Cool. I like your answer better than what my question was.
Right.
Because what I meant was, if you wanted to stop the drug problem in the United States, how would you do it?
I don't think it'll ever stop. Like they could, like how they have the cops out and stuff arresting people. It's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. They're never going to be able to stop it, because once they arrest one person, there's always another person. So I don't think the drugs in the United States will ever stop. It's always going to be there.
Well, that what confuses me is you can't grow opium in your basement.
Right. So
It's got to come from somewhere else.
Right. So they get it in here somehow. They sneak it over here somehow. So I don't think it'll ever stop. Like my one friend, he sells mass quantities of weed and stuff, and his one friend has a bar in Honduras. I'm not real sure how it works, but so one time they had snuck a plane over there back here, because they said when you take an airplane over there, you have to report certain, I forget how it works out, but they snuck it over there and got it back here. So obviously other people must do the same thing. So, and I think the government makes more money off of, like they always talked about legalizing marijuana. They make more money off of being illegal than they would legal. So obviously the government
makes money with it being illegal?
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying, that the government makes more money off of drugs being illegal, because you figure, how do drugs get in here? They have all like on the borders and stuff like that, they have security, and here and there, obviously they're involved in it somehow, because it wouldn't be getting here like it does. So they have to be involved in it somehow, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. So tell me how long you've been in the drug scene?
Since I was when I was 13, my mother gave me a bottle of 2020 Mad Dog and a joint for my birthday. We used to sneak off with my mom's bomb in like the 7th and 8th grade.
That's not good.
I know it's not good. It's just that it was normal to me and my family. Like, I have pictures of my grandma smoking weed, and my grandma would wake up in the morning and for breakfast she'd have a 6-pack,
How long ago was that?
Not long ago at all. My grandmother had 9 children. She married brothers.
What do you mean by that?
She married brothers. She married one brother, divorced him, and married his brother.
Okay. So what's different about the drug scene today than, I don't know, 10 years ago?
It's a lot more. When I was 15, 16, I was dealing acid out of my house. I would go to Bridesburg, Pennsylvania, and pick up books and sheets of acid. And then our house was being watched, and it was raided, and my mom did 8 months in Clinton State Penitentiary for me and my sister dealing acid. Then I used to deal ecstasy pills. I don't know if you know what they are.
Yeah.
I used to deal them, but then they went out. They pretty much are real hard to find now because they busted a lot of the main dealers. So you really can't find them at all.
So where do you live now?
I live wherever I rest my head. A friend's house. I'm thinking about going into a shelter because I don't know. I was dating this guy for 6 years. I had a baby by him. We got into drugs real bad, like heroin. We lost everything that we had, including our son. He's in jail now, and from being tied down for 6 years, I don't know what made me do it, but I just ran, and I came to Camden. I was born and raised in Camden, so I feel most comfortable in Camden. I have a lot of friends out here. I don't want to be out in Camden, but something I want to straighten my life out. I'm tired of the party. I think my body is actually telling me that I'm tired of the partying. It's actually hurting when I walk.
Now, what do you, what do you mean by partying? Because something tells me it's
Partying
not.
every day of my life, I do coke. Every single day of my life, I do coke. Every once in a while, I'll do dope. And it's just because there's no real reason why. It's just because we're bored. Me and my friends are bored, and it's so convenient to get to. The convenience is real outrageously easy.
So, how would you, if you were put in charge of stopping the convenience, what would you do?
If I was put in charge of what?
Of stopping the convenience of drugs, how would you do it?
See, the cops know every single drug set. They're not stupid. They see the traffic flow. They know. Either they're getting paid to let the set stay open, or I don't know what is going on, but there's pretty much a drug set on every corner. And if I was to want to stop all the drugs use, I would put a police officer on every drug set. Instead of having them just drive by every once in a while, post one there. You know? If the drug set moves, the police officer is going to know, so move with the drug set. And then eventually, they're not going to have anywhere to move to.
They'd move over to the next town at least.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but the police, it's funny because the police know exactly what's going on, and they know exactly where the drug sets are. They know exactly what girls are prostituting, and they do what they want to do when they want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they have to be getting, they have to be making some sort of money out of it. Like Camden City itself has to be making some sort of money out of the drug sets. They have to be. Because there's no way that they could be that naive and not be able to shut down drug sets for good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when I was 15 and 16, I used to go all the way to 5th Street in Philly. I used to go to Indiana and Reese, Oriana. There's a couple other streets, but it came down to the point to where they seriously shut it down. Like, that's it. They put up gates. They put up only one way in, one way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wanted to shut the drug set down, so they shut it down. You know? They're
Yeah.
not doing that in Camden. And then the funny thing about it is, people that are addicted to heroin come to Camden to go to the methadone clinics to get help to get off of heroin, but they have to pass like
All the
4
dealers.
or 5 drug sets to get to the clinic. You know what I mean? So why have a clinic that's supposedly getting you off of drugs right in the heart of all the drugs? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And then they wonder why people never really get off the drugs. People just find drugs as a way out, as a way of escaping reality. That's the way I see it anyway.
So we have to make reality more plausible or interesting.
We have
or...
to make more, like for kids my age, make more community centers, make clubs, you know what I mean, that kids could get into, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The city of Camden has so much money coming in and out. Make things for the kids to do instead of, you know, just sitting around doing nothing. They just sit and do nothing all day long. They have all those abandoned buildings and stuff. Make a club. Make, you know what I mean, some type of skating rink or a community center or, you know what I mean? Some type
Yeah.
of amusement park or something. Something for the kids to do to keep themselves occupied instead of going to the drug set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's how I feel about it.
Is there anything else I should have asked that I didn't?
No, we pretty much covered it all.
Cool. What do you want to tell me about the drug scene?
Pretty much the drug scene is what you make of it. It's kind of scary that normal people that work and have a life and a family and everything pretty much consists of waking up, if you even sleep at all, getting your morning dose of what drug you do, hit of a pipe, shove a bag of dope, and you do anything and pretty much everything to get the money to get that, because you need it to function. And then after that you spend the rest of the day scheming and conniving and lying and cheating and stealing to get more money so that you can get high for the rest of the day. And not a pretty sight, drug scene at all. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody, not even my enemy.
Can you repeat what you told me earlier today?
What?
About your father and your children.
I grew up in a broken family. My mom and dad fought a lot. They were both really alcoholics. Mother went through a really bad postpartum depression after she had me, and she didn't want me. She would give me away to my grandmoms and my aunts, and she would say she didn't want me and wasted her life having me, and she hated me. And I was raped when I was 16, and when I got raped, I got pregnant, and I had my son, and he had a very bad heart, and he only lived for 18 days, and he died. He was born May 10th, 2000, he died May 18th, 2000. Then I got pregnant again by my boyfriend, and I had my other son, which is 3 years old now. I was in 2 major car accidents. Everyone else died except for me. Then I began using like perks and oxys. And my dad was doing the same thing, and then we started getting together, and we were doing oxys together, and then that quickly moved on to heroin, and we were getting high, and we went from living in a nice 2-bedroom house with everything we could ask for. I never wanted for anything, to being homeless, and with the heroin together, living on the railroad, and everything going high. And he got his income tax check, and we went to the Comfort Inn. And I shot him up with the needle that killed him. And I did blame myself for a while, but I realize now that it's not my fault. And nobody can judge me, and no one can judge my dad because he wasn't in his right state of mind. Because no one is in the right state of mind when they're a drug addict.
And once you start,
I started doing drugs when I was 13.
how did that happen?
I grew up in Kensington. It was the fun thing to do. Oh, let's go get high.
How would you stop it?
I would go to a detox and rehab, and then before I got out of rehab, I'd find a place that I could go, whether it be my uncle's in Mississippi or like down in Florida, anywhere but here, because if I come back here, I'll just start you again. Because the one thing that they teach you in that is you can't go back to the same people, places, and things. And when I went away last time, I only went once, right after my dad died. And as soon as I came back around here, and I seen the same familiar faces and the empty dope bags around, I just went right back to it.
You told me you were shot and stabbed. That you shot people and then you stabbed people.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about them?
Well, in order for me to join that I hung in, my initiation was this Dominican kid owed the group leader money. He wasn't paying him. So I had to shoot him in his legs, which I did, and I cried all the way up until I had the gun in my hand. And I shot him, and after I shot him, I cried for 3 more days. Horrible. I got shot with a drive-by that happened when I was selling drugs with my baby's father. I was 17. And then when I was 21, which was about, I'd say about 6 months ago, I was walking to a gas station on Katie Ave, and a guy tried to rape me, and I got him off me, but he stabbed me 4 times. And then got him right away.
I'm glad you're still here.
I'm glad I got here too.
You said you did some time too.
Yes, I did. Selling drugs, like for possession of drugs, and for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Anything else you want the world to know?
Please, if you've never done drugs before, I don't care if you think it looks glamorous or if you just want to try it once, or I don't know, like you want to know what it's like. So please don't do it, because they fuck your life up in an instant, and everything you have is taken away from you. And you can hurt a lot of people, including yourself, dramatically by doing them. Believe me, I'm 21 years old, and I've been doing drugs about 8 years, and I'll tell you right now, I've hurt so many of people care about me, and I'm killing myself. And I'm still a drug addict. And I'm continuing to kill myself. And once you're addicted, it's so hard to get away from it. It chases you, and chases you, and chases you. While you're chasing it to get that same that you got the first time you ever did it. So please do it. Please. It'll ruin your life.
Now, everyone else in the documentary, I hadn't asked their last name. Since you're about to publish a book, I want somebody the name of your book and your first and last name.
I'd rather not say my last name. My first name's Caitlin, and the name of my book is going to be What Life Would Be Like If I Knew Then What I Know Now.
Okay.
Thank you.